Morning.
Morning.
Guess where we are? Where else are we going to be? Narrowboat Silver Fox again. We're at Bickerstaff and the sun is out. It's
Lovely.
Lovely morning for March. As you can see, we've got the front, we've got the bow, we've got this little thing, this little graphic on there. It's like a little pimple on a nose, isn't it? It's ace. So today's vlog is all about the artwork and the sign writing on Narrowboat Silver Fox. Rob Wagg is going to be doing the sign writing and we're going to be showing you everything from start to finish.
Yeah.
Well, choosing the lettering for Narrowboat Silver Fox is probably the toughest decision we've had to make throughout this whole process. We've looked at literally hundreds, maybe even thousands of styles, ranging from really traditional to drawings that kind of told a story and really bold lettering and, well, like I said, literally thousands. And then we sent some of the ideas off to some sign writers, and to be honest, none of them really came back looking like we'd imagined they would. It's not the fault of the sign writers, they were just interpreting the ideas we'd given them. So a couple of weeks ago, Sean and I were looking at fonts and we came up with the idea of just having a really simple signature type script. So we checked out a few fonts and then decided on the one that we thought was just perfect. Sent it down to the team at Bickerstaff and got their opinion, and then we kind of mocked it up on Photoshop, sent it to Rob Wagg, the sign writer. He loved it, he thought it was perfect, so that's the one he's doing.
Just as you saw, I'm just doing key points, like the end of there, the end of there, the end of there, off there, and then just joining in the dots after that. So that's how I do it. I used to do it on wagons, like, really big stuff. Sometimes from artwork, they're small, but it's the old-fashioned way. It's before the computers were involved in it. That's the size, more or less. That's in scale.
I think that's perfect size.
Well, that's the scale that your drawing was. Within
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'll just clean that off and then I'll trace that onto.
As you're about to see, Rob is a massively talented sign writer. In fact, there's so many out there, we were spoilt for choice. And the reason that we chose Rob is because he'd done the sign writing for the other boats at Bickerstaff, and we were really pleased with his work. Now, in all our vlogs so far, we always like to have a laugh and a joke with the people who are working on the boat. But with Rob, it was a bit different. We wanted to give him some space and let him concentrate on doing his amazing work. And if you look to the right of the screen, you can even see we set up some barriers to stop people walking past him and interrupting him.
We have to get the sheds in like a whole shutdown just to do these little bits of vlogs. It's awful.
Kev does a lot of sighing.
Yeah. So we've got to be really quick. As you can see, what do you think?
Amazing.
We absolutely love it. We do love it. The whole point of having something as simple as this is that we were sat in Sean's office a couple of weeks ago trying to think, what do we want? What kind of artwork do we want on the side of Silver Fox?
We were looking at hundreds of fonts, weren't we?
Trying to work it out. And in the end, it's the boat that's the statement, isn't it?
Not the name.
The silver and the black windows, that's kind of the statement of the boat. So the name itself didn't need to be anything flashy. We just think this signature is just perfect for it. And we think Rob's done a brilliant job. We've left his contact details down below if you want to get in touch with him to do any work.
Brilliant artist.
Give the video a like if you approve. If you disapprove, you know what to do.
Give it a like.
Or you can give it a like. If you want notifying of our future videos, just make sure that you've got the notifications ticked and subscribe, and YouTube will do the rest. We'll see you next time.
See you later. Bye-bye.